All right, boys and girls, we're on the water. I think it's April 6th. You'd think it's January 20th. Complete opposite of last week. Last week I was down in Arizona. Finally. There we go. And I'm on the water. Rented a kayak, found a lake in the middle of the desert, which is absolutely insane to think about in the first place. Went out, it was raining down there. That's not supposed to happen in the desert. It was nice being at least on the water, but didn't catch any fish, obviously. Don't know what I'm doing down there. Feel like I'm on the moon. Spent about 3 hours fishing, bobbing around like I was in a bathtub. What is that? That is, look, there are fish. Guys, there's fish in this lake that I can't catch. Didn't get any fish, but got me the urge to get this kayak out and get it on the water. I went from rain and 70s to 27 degrees and snowing. It's a bit of a change, but I'm all right with it. Right now, as you can tell, it is just dumping snow. Once again, I'm at the tail race. Last year I came down here probably a week later and there was not much snow left. Trail was pretty clear. Had to use wheels to get the boat down. This year I was able to use this boat kind of like a sled, just drag everything down, which was really nice. Right now I'm scouting for deep pockets in this river for kings to reside in. The Cluta Tail Race, which is about 700 yards up that way, is one of 2 spots in South Central Alaska this year that is allowing king salmon fishing. Trying to make a little bit of a mental map here to figure out where these holes are so I can do this when the fish are running. The river right now is extremely low, so I brought my magnet that I have rigged up so I can try to get some lures out of this place. There's your work. Last year I had some weird gaff hook situation that I tried to put together, and the thing worked. It worked, but it didn't work as planned. No. I just lost it. There's gonna be a learning curve on this one. Shoot! I thought it would be a lot easier and it was quite a process. Hopefully I can just drop that magnet down. If I see anything that I like, yank it up, kind of be like a claw machine. We'll see. Wow, the snow is coming down. I went to the Fish and Game website. They said there are trout and char that hang out in this river. Obviously, they're way more abundant when the salmon are spawning. Figured why not? Bring the rod just in case. First and foremost, wanted to float. Wanted to get the boat on the water. Even though the snow's coming down like it's the middle of winter, spring is gonna be here soon enough, which means this boat's gonna be on the water, whether it's the ocean or the lake. I'm gonna be trying to chase some fish with it. This is a bit ridiculous. So I floated for about, I don't know, a mile, and snow just continues to get worse. Like, this is insane. The boat is just blanketed with snow. I don't know if you can hear. That's a flock of seagulls. And typically when you hear or see seagulls, it's springtime in Alaska. And these things are just as confused as I am because they don't know what's going on. It's just crazy weather, crazy weather. It is good to be out on the water. Get back in this snow-filled boat, keep the float going. Crazy. Man, those seagulls were lost. They were like, Jeff, I don't know what you were doing telling us go back to Alaska. It is not time. Oh, this metal is freezing cold. Gloves might have been a good idea. This river is so shallow right now, I had to pull up the prop. We're just cruising. Right, I think I'm gonna just float this sucker here for another, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to find a good spot to pull over, get my hands warm, find some dry wood. I think I'm gonna start a fire here. Just get everything a little toasty. But this water is clear. This float is fun. Hopefully we got ourselves a little bit more of a channel over there, because pedaling up this thing is gonna be a real problem. Found a decent spot to pull over. Looks like the snow's kind of letting up. There's 2 major things that I was looking for so that I can start a fire here and get my hands warm. You need to find birch. Birch will have, obviously, birch bark. Birch bark has oils that rain, shine, snow, no matter what, if you hit that birch bark with a flame, it will start a fire. Secondly, we have tons of spruce. All that spruce has dead spruce limbs underneath it. Those are going to be dry as dry can get. You want to get yourself some nice, dry spruce, and you want to get yourself some nice, dry birch bark, and that will start you off in a good position to get a nice fire going. You don't want to strip these trees of all their bark. Just grab the super loose stuff, because taking bark off these trees will kill them. Whatever is real loose, that's all you want to grab. And this will be more than sufficient to get a fire going. All right, guys, you got 100 different people, probably 1,000,000 different people on YouTube with their survival nonsense and this, that, and the next thing. But just always remember, preparation is the most important thing. Have your super small sticks and kindling ready, followed by your bigger sticks before starting a fire. Here we go with our birch bark. Here we go with our nice sticks. Here we go with our lighter. And like I said, birch bark can dang near be soaking wet. Doesn't matter. That thing will start on fire almost immediately. There we go. Now we're nice and warm. Snow stopped. We got an eagle that just showed up, probably because he knows that this place typically hands out food when he sees a boat. Phone died, don't know what time it is at all, so that's good. This was a nice float, good experience, crazy experience. Felt like I was floating in the middle of January there for a little while. I'll warm up by this fire for a little bit more and put her out and start heading back upstream. All in all, it's a good kickoff to what's going to be an absolutely amazing summer. Feel my thumbs again, that's a plus. This river is really low. Figuring these channels out is ridiculous. Whoop. Oops. Bonk. A little bonk. I think it might be easier just to get out and walk at this point. Let's walk this son of a gun. All right, here we go. This is better. Boom. All right, I made it back up to the launch point. I'm going to take this opportunity, spend about an hour heading up into this little tributary here where the Eklutna Tail Race is, see if we can't dive into getting some free lures. All right, this is pretty crazy. Last year when I came and floated this looking for lures, the bridge was a non-issue. I'm coming up to it now, and I am like almost, boom, I'm touching this thing. Fishing rod, definitely touching that thing. Forgot you were back there, sorry buddy. Way to power through that whole situation. Anyways, moral of that story, water is way deeper than it was last year. Turns out this Shakespeare agility is quite flexible. Probably put that down next time I go into this thing. Anyways, made it through. Nothing broke. Keep going up. Pair of swans flying right over you. Absolutely fantastic. All right, where are these lures at? Oh, my hatred for GoPro goes beyond most things. This is an 8. I had 2 brand new, showed me 100% batteries. As soon as I dunked this in the water, boop, dead. Can't handle the cold. These 11s seem to be doing a little bit better, but this is insane. It works. Like I said, it's a lot of work for just a rusty set of hooks. This thing's actually pretty salvageable. You can clean that up, put a new hook on there, be all right. Actually, it's so rusted, the thing just fell off. That was 10 minutes of me pedaling up and down, up and down, up and down, just to get that thing. Positive, thing works better than the gaff. Negative, this river is way higher than it was last year. I just don't have the interest to sit here and try to swing this thing over lures for the next hour and a half. All right, magnet works. Put old Betty down here so she doesn't get attacked by the bridge. Next time I see you, I'll probably be on a beach somewhere praying that I'm pulling in a halibut. I feel like this is the year. This is gonna be the year. Turning it around, guys. Halibut time.